A Senate report has just concluded that Canadians who use cannabis after it's legalized and try to cross the border to the United States could be denied entry. But worse, those who don't answer certain questions in pre-clearance could face up to 2 years in prison under Bill C-23, calling it resisting or willfully obstructing an American officer, even on Canadian soil. Can the Prime Minister confirm whether or not Canadians who simply refuse to answer American officers in Canada about their cannabis use could face fines or imprisonment?
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Let me be very clear about one thing, Mr. Speaker. The reason we are moving forward on legalization of marijuana is because the current system does not work. It doesn't protect our kids from the harmful impact of marijuana, and it delivers billions of dollars every year to criminal organizations who make profits off of that. We are also highlighting that cannabis isn't somehow a positive health food supplement that we encourage everyone to use. It is a controlled substance. We're trying to make it more difficult for kids to access, and people need to be honest when they cross the border as they choose to enter a different country.
Hello.
Order. The Honourable Member for Belleuil-Chambly.
Speaker, Conservatives and Liberals voted for Bill C-23, which gave unprecedented powers to American border officers on Canadian soil. Luckily, the NDP was here raising exactly these concerns, because now what we're seeing through the Senate report is that with the legalization of marijuana, any person on Canadian soil, not crossing the border subject to another country's laws, here in Canada could potentially be fined or imprisoned under that very legislation.
So my question for the Prime Minister is simple. Is that the case, yes or no? And when will he finally address this issue with his American counterparts? The Right Honourable the Prime Minister.
Of course, in ongoing discussions with our American counterparts on a broad range of border issues, and we will continue to. But at the same time, I hope the NDP isn't suggesting that somehow a sovereign country can't make determinations about how it handles people entering on its own borders. Of course, we would never expect or allow any other country to dictate to us who or how we can or cannot let someone into our country. We will ensure that we are also respecting other countries' sovereignty in doing that at the same time as we stand up for Canadians and, of course, for the Charter of Rights and Freedoms.
Honourable Member.